What's that you say? Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? No way. What? Country sampler, you say? You say our home is going to be featured, is being featured right now in the May 2022 issue of Country Sampler magazine? Oh my goodness, you're kidding. I am humbled and blessed and happy to announce that our spread is now running in Country Sampler magazine in the May 2022 issue, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back in just a second. Hi everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. Now y'all, if I were allowed to show you the Country Sampler magazine, I would. I am not. I'm not allowed to show you my pictures or our spread in the Country Sampler magazine, but it is now available digitally on countrysampler.com, or you can order a copy from countrysampler.com, and it should be on the newsstands in your area, but I'm not sure exactly what stores. There is a button that you can click on the main page of countrysampler.com that it says, you know, click here to find where you can find, you'll be able to find a hard copy in your area. Y'all, I am so humbled. I am so happy to be able to announce this. I am so happy to be able to announce that it is now available. It is up and running, and we've got quite the spread, 12 or 13 pages worth of words that, and they quoted me a lot, you guys. I was interviewed, and now I can tell you everything. Now I can tell you, I might have mentioned it in some videos here. I am also going to be doing a haul in this video of perpetualribbons.com and Amazon, and I might make a funky bow if I have time. One funky bow just to do a tutorial for you guys. But let's back up to last year, and I'll just tell you my little country sampler story. I had submitted a few pictures of, I think it had to have been my blue and white decor to Country Sampler for their reader section, for just their reader section. And I never heard back, and I never heard back. And then all of a sudden I had a photographer call me. And you'll see on the magazine that she is one of the photographers that came and shot the house. But she called me and she said, I have been contacted by the editor of Country Sampler magazine, and she would like for me to make an arrangement to come out to your house to take some pictures of your blue and white decor. And she would like to see more of this room and this room and this room, if you could send me some pictures. And I said, okay, sure. So I sent back some pictures of just around the house with the blue and white decor, and I also sent some pictures from upstairs. And you'll see that not just my blue and white is featured, but other things are featured too. So anyway, so she wrote me back and she said, yes, the editor is very interested in featuring your home in the magazine. And I said, featuring the home? She said, yes, you'll have a multi-page feature in an upcoming issue. And I went, are you talking to the right person? Let me pinch myself. Hang on a second, you know. So when all was said and done, the photographers came, as you guys know. I announced that. They spent all day here till 7 o'clock in the evening taking pictures of around the house. And wonderful, wonderful folks who I just really enjoyed that day speaking with them and talking with them about everything. And then the wait was on. You know, we weren't sure. We were not told until just, in the last couple of months, which issue it would be in. So I wasn't even sure it was going to be in 2022, you guys. It could have been into 2023 too. But bless their hearts, they were wonderful, and they got it in pretty quick here in the May issue of 2022, the spring issue, May 2022 issue. So again, it is available right now for digital download. You can order a copy from countrysampler.com. You can subscribe to them. And go and take a peek at our little article. I am not allowed, again, I am not allowed to show any of the pictures that they took of our home here on my channel or on any social media outlet that I have. They own those pictures now, and they are copyrighted. So I would ask that you guys not share them either. That would not be good. That would not be good. So, but I would encourage you to go take a peek. And I think you'll see that it sounds like me. You know, how I'm quoted. That's what I was going to say. When my dad was having his surgery, the writer had contacted me right the day before he was to have his surgery and said, I would love it if you would be available for an interview. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm really not, I can't do a vocal interview with you, but I said, I'd be glad to answer any questions you have. And she said, oh, would you? And I said, sure. So she sent me a whole list, the writer, a whole list of questions. And my dad sat and listened, and you know, he was really interested in that. He loves that stuff, you know, and I wrote all my answers to all of her questions, sent them back. She said, this is perfect. Now could you write me some captions, you know, or explain this and this and this and this. So even the captions on the pictures are a lot of my words. So I am so grateful to Country Sampler magazine. I cannot tout them enough, you guys. I mean, they were kind and cordial and respectful all the way through this entire process. And it's been a long process, you know. So I can't speak highly enough about Country Sampler and the folks that work at Country Sampler. Everybody I've come in contact with at Country Sampler have just been wonderful. Okie dokie, you guys. Now I have a little offer for you. Have a little something special to offer you. Y'all know I don't do giveaways. I don't ever do giveaways, but this is a very special occasion, right? So what I want to do is I've ordered some extra copies from Country Sampler. And when they come in, they're not in yet. So this might take me a few weeks here, but they're not here yet. But when they do arrive, how about this? The first 4 people that comment and say, Arlynn, I want a copy, in the comment section, I will send you out a copy, a hard copy of the magazine with me signing it. I'll sign it. How about that? I can't believe I'm saying that. But, you know, I'll do that for the first 4 commenters. How about that? You'll get a free issue of Country Sampler magazine with our spread in it. How about that? So first 4 commenters say, Arlynn, I want a copy. And the first 4, I'll say, okay, you've got it. Okay, you've got it. Okay, you've got it. Okay, you've got it. I will ask you to please email me at Arlynn's CCC, ARLYNNSCCC @gmail.com with your address. And as soon as those magazines come here to the house, I will get them in an envelope and I will get them sent out to y'all. Okay? Okay. Woohoo! You guys, finally it's time, you know? Yay! Oh my goodness, I have been waiting so long to tell you guys about this. I have really done well and not shared anything with you guys that I wasn't supposed to. So that's a good thing. Okay, on will we go with the video. I was going to have this be a standalone video today, but I've got things again coming up. We're only going to have today's video and Wednesday's video again this week, and I'm very sorry. But Friday, I got a little story here before I move on to my haul here. But this Friday, I am meeting my lady cousins in Winchester, Virginia, for lunch. And the reason being is, my cousin Stacy, as you know, my first cousin Stacy, put out a call to all of us cousins to say, hey, you guys, does anybody seen Grandma's Bible? And Stacy said, I want to, you know, go through Grandma's Bible and study the word with her, if you will. Because we always remember her writing in her Bible, you know. And she said, do any of you know what happened to her Bible? And all of us were like, no, we don't have any idea. And then you remember my Uncle Don, who passed away, who was the pastor? He passed away almost a year ago in April. He'll be gone a year in April. I can't even believe that. My goodness. But his daughter ended up finding 2 Bibles, and she said, "Here you go, Stacy, you can have this one, and Arlynn, do you want this one?" Are you kidding me? Yes, I want it, of course. So we're all kind of meeting in Winchester, which is kind of a little further than halfway for me, but about halfway for Stacy, halfway for them, where they're coming from Western Maryland. And a bunch of us us girl cousins are meeting over there. That's where I'm going to be on Friday. So I am not, and then I'm again out of town on the weekend. So I am just not, you guys, I'm just running like a crazy woman over here. Just fun stuff, nothing important, but just, you know, family fun stuff that, I just need to do, you know, and that we are busy. Chris and I are very, very busy. And you know what? That's okay. We want to be busy while we're young enough to go, you know? And I know you guys are so sweet and loving and understanding. And so I will have this video, which was supposed to be my pink and white hutch, or pink and gold kind of hutch, Mooney's hutch in there. But I decided to announce the Country Sampler and then to do a haul. And then Bobby ended up sending me a ton of ribbon that I want to go through and show you. And if I have time, I will do a one funky bow tutorial for you guys. All right. All right. So now let's go into the Amazon haul first. Y'all will remember that a couple weeks ago, I hauled this, which I'm going to be putting out either this weekend or next week. We'll have my mailbox. I'll do that reveal sometime. I don't know when I have time to go and get it decorated. But if y'all remember, I bought this, which will go, you know, around the pole. And then I had made this funky bow. And this is all ribbon that you can find at perpetualribbons.com. So I made this funky bow on camera one time. And I wanted to get a mailbox cover to match. So I found one on Amazon. And this, it is different than anything I've ever gotten. For one thing, it is completely a big magnet on the back. Look at that. The whole thing is magnet. And my mailbox is obviously metal. So, but this is the mailbox cover. Happy Easter. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I think I did okay with matching everything here. Let's see if I can get all this up in the picture. So I think that's going to look really cute out on my mailbox, huh? Really cute. So I did buy some, that's heavy too, some florals from Amazon. And the first thing I got was, and I'll put these in, again, the floral section of, in my floral gift idea box. Instead of putting them in an Easter box, I think they'd get lost. So I'm going to put the mailbox cover in the mailbox cover box. Gift idea box on my Amazon storefront. And I'm going to put the florals I'm going to show you in the florals box. Okay. That way they won't get lost in the shuffle. And, you know, once Easter is over, y'all might not look in the Easter box anymore, but you will look in the floral box, and that's where you'll find. So I bought 2 boxwood hanging, kind of swags, and they're cute as a button, aren't they? So one will go in the, well, they'll probably both go in the back. I have a trough that sits in the back of my mailbox. And I always like to put florals in the back there. And then I got, I'm going to show you these in a bunch at first. I got all of these flowers. So won't they be pretty with, in that box, you know? I don't think I can hold all this. But I think it's going to look super cute out there in my mailbox, huh? So when I get all this put together, of course, I will come back on and show you that. But these came in a set all together. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different colors. We got a little lavender. And then white, and then a yellow. And you see me shaking? I'm so excited to be told you about Country Sampler. I'm shaking. Pink and white. kind of a corally and white, and then a blue and white, or kind of blue. So when you put all these together, I think they're going to look super pretty in the back of that mailbox with all of these other, with the mailbox cover and the bow and then the garland. I think it'll be pretty for Easter, huh? So I wanted to show you that stuff that I got because I said, Chris, after St. Patrick's Day, I have nothing on my mailbox right now. I didn't put anything out there for St. Patrick's Day. Can y'all believe it? I normally do at least a bow or something out there. I have nothing. It is just sad and pitiful looking right now. So the end of the week after I get back, probably on Friday or whatever, I will get my mailbox done and bring that to you as soon as I can. So, all right, so that's all I got from Amazon. Let's go through some ribbon. How about that? I'm telling you, look at this box of ribbon that Poppy sent to me. She is so generous, you guys. I'm going to cry. She is so generous, just so generous. And I am so touched that she's chosen me to help sell her ribbon for her. And, you know, it's a pleasure for me to show this ribbon, to you guys. And for those of you who buy it, thank you so much for purchasing it. And for those who don't, if you would like to try it, of course, it's, you know, I just highly encourage you to, because I think it's wonderful quality. And if she sells something that's not so wonderful quality, she'll tell you, look, I'm not too thrilled with this one, but I'll sell it to you for cheaper, you know? So she is something else. But anyway, she's got these numbered, like 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9. And some of them she's numbered that way methodically because she thinks that they would look pretty as a funky bow. Now, for those of you who might not know what a funky bow is, I'm going to make you one here, I think, at the end if I have time. And funky bows are the way they were, Julie Samaka is the one who came out with funky bows, with the concept of funky bows. And I kind of took her idea and kind of tweaked it a little bit to suit what I like to do, because I'm just really organized, super organized, and I'm really anally retentive about stuff, where she would take leftover ribbon and she would take, you know, different widths and different lengths and different patterns, and she would combine them all to make a funky bow. Well, I tried to name it other things, and I try to give Julie, you know, props all the time, because she's the one that came up with the name Funky Bow. But I do make my funky bow a little bit differently, in that I have a funky bow cheat sheet, only because, cheat sheet. Let me pronounce that right so you understand what I'm saying. Cheat sheet. Which I only wrote up because I was going to the Salvation Army to teach them how to make a funky bow. And in the cheat sheet, I have written out how you make a 9 loop, a 12 loop, a 16 loop, and a 20 loop funky bow. Today, I'll make you a 9 loop. But anyway, I love the funky bow. I love how it looks. I love the challenge of combining different patterns, different colors, coordinating colors of ribbons. So that's why she's numbered some of these ribbons, so that she thought that they would be pretty as funky bows. I'm sorry, my hair. I got to get my hair done again this week. I'm having issues with it. I washed it today. See, it never works out really wonderful when I wash it. It's always better when I have a bunch of product in it. And like I do that and it holds. Today it drops. Anyway, squirrel. Okay, so here is the first. Here's number 1. And what I'm going to do is she's written on here a SKU number. So what I'll do is I will hold up the ribbon, and you pause your computer. You pause your computer and you write down the SKU number if you are interested in this. But here, look at the little bunny. Look at that. What's that say? Think spring. And then a little bunny. And then we've got stripes and a little chick. And little polka dots. So that's it. Think spring. And it's a repeating pattern. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, that is super cute for Easter. Even if you don't buy it for this Easter, which is, I think, the 17th of April or something. get it for next Easter, you know, with the bunnies. But anyway, okay, so there's number 1. And then Bobby thought that these 2 would be pretty, would make a pretty funky bow. And I think she is right. That would be a beautiful funky bow. So this is number 2, and it's like a Swiss dot. And there is the, just again, pause your computer because I'm not going to hold it up there for a long, long time. So there we go. And then number 3 is this pretty lavender. That's kind of a linen feel. These are all wired ribbon. So you can see she's got the SKU number and the price. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right, here's number 4. You don't have to put the, when you go to order this, all you have to do is put the SKU number in and it will come up. The only reason she numbered them was for my benefit so that I can show you what she thought would be a pretty funky bow. So let me hold this up for you first. Look at those. Wouldn't that be a beautiful funky bow? Wow, that is so pretty. I might make my funky bow out of these, unless I see something else I like better. I don't know. There we go. Again, this is the floral. And then, so that's number 4. And here's number 5, which is like a pinky coral. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. There's the color. She calls this Salmon Dupioni. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then number 6 is this. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Love these. Okay, here we go with 7, 8, and 9. And I've got 2 choices for you for these. And actually, you could do a 12-loop funky bow with 3 making out of all of these. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Got little birdhouses. This is what she chose for either, she said either the yellow or the pink. And then the green to go definitely with both of them. But that's what her thoughts were. I love this. Okay, here we go. Is the birdhouses, sorry. They're upside down. There we go. Birdhouses. This green. More gold than true yellow in person, just to tell you that. It's pretty though. It's very pretty. It's a rich color. And then the pink, she said this is, it's going to go with number 15 too, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you here just in case you would like it with this trio. And I'll show it again. The pink. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going to show you this pink a little bit here. I'm going to show you this pink. This is a deeper pink than what I just showed you. Look at that. But boy, this is a pretty pink. I'm going to go ahead and show you that number 10. Don't just disregard these numbers. You don't have to worry about these numbers. You need this number here. You need the SKU number. So there you go. Pretty pink. And then number 11. Then look at this. Oh, how cute. If you like bees. Ah, I love this. Look how cute. So this is the bumblebees eating their little daisies. And then with the polka dot, I love this. I love polka dot. It's one of my favorite ribbons. Just the khaki and white polka dot. And then this gold, which is a lot golder than what I just showed you. This is more yellow, but this is a deep gold. Okay, here's one that is, this is number 25. I know I'm skipping ahead, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is that yellow that I said was a little deeper yellow, but look at that. Look how pretty that is. Look at these butterflies and daisies. Think of Kim over there at Sweet Daisy Creations. She loves her sunflowers and her daisies. There we go. There's the SKU number. And then this one again is that yellow. I'm just gonna show you the SKU on that again, this yellow. All right, for a funky bow. Isn't that pretty? Wow. This blue. That is so pretty. Okay, here's the SKUs for the eggs. And then the stripe. And then this beautiful blue. Wow. How pretty is that? So pretty. Again, with this yellow, she said to pair with these. Look at with the lemons. Oh, wow. That's cute. Is that not cute? Look, look, look. Oh, I love that. So then this is that yellow again, which you've had before. So I'm not going to show you that too long again. But then we got the lemons. Oh, I love these lemons. They're so cute. A lot of you I know decorate with lemons. There's your SKU. And then this beautiful green that matches perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now, we got 5 more, sorry. Okay, now we've got, thinking patriotic. So we just have a beautiful red, white, and blue. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you this with them too. This is beautiful flag. So let me show you that first. And then, you know, if you wanna combine, you would wanna put the red with it. Say the red and white with it. Here's the red. And then there's the white. Get it right. There we go. Here's the white. And then the blue. Wouldn't that be pretty too? I love that blue. I really love blue though. You all know that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then 2 more. She sent me 2 more rolls. And one of these is my favorite. She sent me another roll of red, white, and blue that would match these beautifully. It's more of a vibrant red, white, and blue flag. But then this is my favorite. I'm telling you, this is my favorite, favorite, favorite patriotic ribbon of all time. And you could put really that with it. I would put a more of a burlappy looking. I probably wouldn't even try to pull that color out. Instead, I would try to do the red or the blue with it. But this is my favorite. I love this ribbon. Kind of an antique-y looking. And there we go. It's a good price for that ribbon. This is makes up beautifully. All of this would make up just beautifully, you guys. I am telling you one thing, it really would. All right, so let me take a minute to cut some ribbon, and I will be back and we will make a very quick 9-loop funky bow, the easiest of all the funky bows I make. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and here we go with these 3 ribbons. I think this is a beautiful combination. I think it's going to make up into a really pretty 9-loop funky bow. I want to let you know that I cut each strip at 22 inches long, and I cut 3 of each color or pattern. 3, 6, 9, making a 9-loop funky bow. So let's get started. This is, as I said, the easiest funky bow that I make. You can always find a link for my cheat sheet in the description of every video I put up. And it is, the link is located in one of my blogs. And the blog is what I link in the description box. And you just have to kind of scroll through the blog to find the cheat sheet. It's where I describe what happened at the Salvation Army Ladies Weekend, or Girlfriends Weekend, I think is what it was. So they had a crafting weekend. So anyway, we're going to get started here. So we're going to pick up the first strip of ribbon, and you can see I have them kind of laid out in a pattern, and I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to flatten it out, fold it right in half, and I'm going to flatten it out, and then I'm going to go to 6 inches on my measuring stick tape. So what you'll need is a pair of scissors, a pipe cleaner, your ribbon, and a measuring tape. And go to 6 inches, and then I want to pinch it together right at that spot. Okay? And we're going to think of my thumb. We're going to go to the back tail of the ribbon, and we're going to twist it forward. At least at this point in time, we want all of the right side of the fabric facing forward. We're going to think of my thumb as the center of the bow. So we're going to be working up and down from center, my finger being center. So then we're going to grab the second piece in our pattern of ribbon, fold it right in half, and go to 6 inches, and then we're going to turn that loop down from center. See that? Down from center, and we're going to accordion it in there, side by side by side by side. We're not going to pile it below it. We're not going to pile it above it. We're going to put it in side by side by side. And again, we're going to go to that back tail. We're going to flip it so that the right side is facing forward. Okay, so we're going to go to the third strip of ribbon in our pattern, fold it in half. I'm going to flatten it out, go to 6 inches, and point that loop up from center. And again, accordion it in there. This is nice thick ribbon here. And I always go in and kind of fluff out the, I don't know why I do that, it's habit. Just go out and fluff out that loop. And then you bring the back tail forward. And there's our first 3 loops in our 9 loop funky bow. Okay, we're going to start the pattern over again. We're going to go through the pattern 2 more times. 6 inches, flipping the direction of the loop every time we add one in. Go to the back tail and twist it to the front. Okay. 6 inches, that tail up, or point that loop up, and twist, and down from center. Now we're going to go through it one more time. Again, switching directions of the loop every time we add a strip of ribbon in. Down from center. And notice I've allowed the ribbon to scooch back in between my fingers, and I let up. Every time I add a loop, I let up on it so that usually you'll get a cramp right here in your hand or down here. Usually I get mine right there. And if I let up just for a second, that helps to take care of that cramp in my hand. And one more up from center. Back there and turn. Get your pipe cleaner beside your thumb, pulling the bottom around the bottom and the top around the top. Grabbing it with your dominant hand again that you've been adding the ribbons with. Moving this hand around and just kind of squeezing and then twist. Twist the bow and twist the pipe cleaner. That way you get a nice tight twist on that. Now that kind of looks like a hot mess right there, doesn't it? But all you need to do is start touching every single loop and every single tail if you want to. And if the tails come up and come into the bow, then that's absolutely wonderful and fine. If they don't, it's okay. Let them slide to the back. Whatever meets your fancy. Whatever makes your eyes happy. I think you'll hear me quoted saying that in my little country sample article there. Do what makes your eyes happy. Don't go with the trends. Do what makes your eyes happy. Do your own thing. You're decorating, if you are decorating in your own home. Of course, if you're decorating for somebody else, you need to make their eyes happy. But if you're decorating for yourself, I'm just separating the tails and the back here. Then make your own eyes happy. Okay? And that, my friends, is a funky bow right there. 9-loop funky bow. And of course, you know, I will be messing with this until the cows come home because sometimes I just like to mess with them for a long time. And you know, you can hang this on a wreath. You can hang this on the side of a picture. You can put it on a package. Oh my goodness, sky's the limit of what you can do with a prettily made bow, right? And for spring, you could do this as a lantern topper. Look how nice and thick. That's why I love the funky bows for lantern toppers and for wreaths, because you can stick other florals in between here and just make a beautiful, you could do, if you could find any florals like this to mimic, could put some of them in, or just take some white baby's breath and put it in. Find some corally color. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be beautiful as a lantern topper, you guys? I just love it. I love it. Thank you, Bobby, for sending me all of this ribbon. I will put it to good use. You know that. I love it. So there you guys go. 9-loop funky bow. All right, let me turn my camera here and I'll chit and chat with you for a little bit longer. Not for very long. Do my final words. Okay, I do have a couple. Real quick here. They're very quickly answered, though. First one is from Cheryl Ritchie. She said, I had to resubscribe. I just wanted to tell you this. I had to resubscribe to all my channels. I don't know what happened. One day I just noticed I wasn't getting any notification. And she said, who knows? And honestly, I will ask you guys if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't. I would sure appreciate it. And I would love to welcome you into my YouTube family. And you know, making bows is just one thing we do, sharing hauls. I do vignettes and centerpieces. I'm in the middle of my Easter decor series, except that I'm having a very busy couple of weeks here that I'm having to pare down just to 2 videos in a week. I will not keep up this schedule, you guys. I will go back to 3 videos when I can, which will probably be the next week, but Lord willing, anyway, we'll see. So do check and make sure, those of you who are subscribed, if you are still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd sure appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and then hit like and share and hit the notification bell and then click all so that you get all of my notifications. By the way, they have extended the Vera Bradley outlet sale. If you go to my community post on my on my homepage of YouTube and then go to there's a drop down menus as you go across, you'll see playlists of videos, and then it says community. If you click on there, there's a link for the Vera Bradley outlet that is still up and running today on Monday here. So thank you guys in advance for subscribing. If you would like to do that, I would really like to have you here. More people I have subscribed, the more happiness I hope I can spread, and cheer and positivity and all of those good things. Maybe a little decorating thrown in there and some crafting thrown in for good measure too, huh? Okay, this is from Rachel Light. The centerpiece is beautiful. May I ask where you got the beautiful box? I love it. And I sure can, Rachel, where she's talking about the centerpiece that I did on last Wednesday, the box on the dining room table, and my husband made it to my specifications, Rachel. He made it. I gave him the measurements and asked him to make it that way, and he made it. So it's a one-of-a-kind, if you will, box. So I'm sorry I can't point you to where you'll buy that. He won't make things for people other than me. Unless it's Stacy or a family member. He'll make for them, you know, but pretty lucky lady to have him. Okay, and the last one is from Candy. Oh, Candy, I mispronounce your name all the time, honey. Spoeline. Beautiful. Love the pinks and white. Question, do you ever take your pads and tablecloths off your tables and just enjoy the beauty of the wood? Have a wonderful few days off of YouTube. Thank you so much, Candy. And I honestly don't. I did take the table pad off when the house was photographed for Country Sampler. Definitely did remove this table pad for sure. We don't, because we don't want our tables to get scratched up, and we are always carrying things in and out of here, walking by that table, going to the front door. We're afraid it's going to get scratched, and I actually love the tablecloth on that table, and I don't mind the pad on this table. It looks like the tabletop. It is a beautiful table, and I do enjoy it. So, but I just don't want it to get, I don't want it to get ruined. So there we go. That's why I don't. Oh, one more. DJ Terry asked, your dad is very talented. Was he ever in a dance band? Y'all, my dad was brought up very strictly in the church, and they didn't dance. They didn't dance, you guys. Although my dad, little rebel that he was, would dance my mom around the kitchen all the time, you know, and they would pretend. And my mom was brought up in a different church than dad. Of course, she came to his church once they were married or whatever, but she always did the jitterbug. My mom would do the jitterbug, you know, and she could do that, and she could do, oh, she was wonderful. And the two of them together, what a treasure they were, and he and my dad still is. What a treasure. I was so lucky and blessed to be brought up by parents like that, you guys, who loved one another from the moon and back to the moon and back. And our kids have seen the same. And I was so lucky to have married my soulmate. You know, I'm so lucky. So, you know, I'm very, very, very grateful. I'm a very, very, very grateful lady. Anyway, goodness gracious, I can't even talk today. I am so sorry. I have been binging and bonging all over the place. I'm just like a blithering fool here. Anyway, once again, my Country Sampler spread, our spread in Country Sampler is now available digitally, or you can go and you can order a copy, or next week, I think it'll be on the newsstands in your area, and you can go click and see where they sell Country Sampler in your area. They're on the Country Sampler site. Please take a look. Subscribe to Country Sampler. It's a beautiful magazine. It's lovely. They give lots of tips and tricks and do lovely things. Remember, the first 4 people to comment on this video and say, Arlynn, I would like a copy. First 4 will receive a copy from me. Signed. I'll sign my name in it. So first 4 who comment. I'm sorry to all of those after the first 4. I just can't send any more than that. But they are available, and you can go find them yourselves. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Spread the word about the Country Sampler. I would appreciate it, and let them take a peek at my words and our home. And I am so humbled to be featured in that magazine. I'm so humbled. Thank you to Country Sampler. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much for stopping in here. And for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.
K for Keith. K for Keith. You got this, Maverick. Good job. K for Keith. Okay. You found it. Good job, Maverick. Yeah, you did.